What's going on, guys? It's your boy GS, and welcome to another biblical entertaining video. Real quickly, I want to thank each and every single one of you guys who joined me for my 300th video special. Really meant a lot to me, man. I didn't even realize I was cranking out that many videos until a sub went ahead and mentioned it to me. And whether you joined me from video 1 or you joined me on video 300, thank you. I can't thank you guys enough. Truly means a lot to me. From the bottom of my heart, I love each and every single one of you guys, even the haters. I love you guys too. So right now, we going up against the Atlanta Falcons, and we selected the Denver Broncos. And I'm going to need you guys to watch the entire game. Don't go nowhere. Sit down, relax. You seen how long the video was before you clicked it, so don't get surprised. Sit down and enjoy some biblical National Football League entertainment. Right here, very first play of the game, we end up going to Thomas, and that man is so strong. He is so strong, but he's not done yet. Again, Zoopies, he is so strong. Somebody please check that man's protein level. It's got to be too high. He's got to be on some type of drug to be breaking so many tackles at 195 pounds soaking wet. So he ends up giving us a touchdown. We are up 7-0, and the Atlanta Falcons are one very tough Madden team. Phenomenal defense, phenomenal offense. So we're going to go and put our offense up against his defense, which is a very good matchup. So hopefully we can continue to score and put pressure on him, and hopefully we can get a couple mistakes out of him. Right there, 4th and inches, he ends up going for it, and he ends up converting to continue his drive. Right here, standing in the pocket, throws over towards the left, and he tippy toes and bounds to Turner, and he ends up getting a first down. But we end up challenging that, so he doesn't get it. So now it's 2nd and 10, but he still gets the first down right there. And his offense was really, really good. So this definitely is a tough game. As you see in the title, a whole lot of points were scored. This is an absolute offensive genius, defensive idiot guy. Just a lot of offense, no defense. But that's how my games usually are. I usually win by just outscoring you and hoping for a mistake or two. And I really stop people just, a lot. If you're good and you know what you're doing and you're good on offense, you're going to be able to score on me. But my offense is pretty good too. So hopefully I can just keep up with you and just hope for a mistake. And then that's where I pounce on you like a lion on a gazelle. And that's how I end up getting my leads. And as you guys know, I am still running the Oakland scheme. Now, I want to ask you guys, do you guys want me to do a breakdown on the scheme that I was running? I definitely can show you a couple of good plays out that playbook. And I can definitely show you guys a certain way to run some streaks that are just definitely biblical. As we throw an interception right there, man, we end up just doing a really bad read. We throw in the coverage, and he ends up taking a pick six all the way. But let me know if you guys want me to break down the Oakland scheme. I think I got maybe another. I definitely have one game after this using the Steelers. And I have a RG3 gameplay using Oakland scheme. So I think minimum I have about 2 games left. And then I got the Broncos playbook that I've been using as of late. And that is going to be definitely the one I'm running for quite some time. And again, I will do a video breakdown on that and let you guys know what type of plays I was running, what beats what to look for man zone, all that good stuff. But if you guys would like me to do that on the Oakland Raiders, somebody just leave a comment and thumbs that up. If we get, a good amount of thumbs up, and I'm talking about like 1,000, but if I see 50 likes on a comment or something like that, I'll go ahead and do that for you guys. And also, don't forget, I did not forget about you guys. The user breakdown is coming soon. I just got to wait for, me to get some time to go ahead and do that for you guys. And the second I do get some free time to myself where I'm able to, basically I'm going to pick a bunch of clips from my live games and break it down for you guys and let you know how I user myself. And hopefully you guys can learn off of that. But as you see, we're back to playing sim. We kicked the field goal and it's 14-10. And so right now, we did the smart thing. We took our points. We didn't want to take a chance. So, as you guys know, I wasn't playing sim. Oh, he had a fumble! And not only does he get the sack, force the fumble, he recovers. That man has some concentration on him to not only block shed, but get the sack, force the fumble, and recover. That man's a beast right there. We end up going to McGahee, and we stopped just shy of the end zone. So, we end up going to our go-to player in this formation, which is the screen. Look at this Superman tackle. Come on, man. I've seen that. I'm like, this is a touchdown. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. This is why I think you know, live comments will be good. I'm really interested in doing live commentaries every game and then posting 2 videos, one the full unedited version and one the edited version. So the edited version can be something like this, you know, a 10 to 15, sometimes 20-minute gameplay depending on how long the game was. And, you know, the unedited version, which is going to run about, you know, half hour to an hour, depending if I get a rage quit or not. And, you know, the unedited version is really going to be good for people looking to improve their game. They can see what I do in certain situations. And I'm not just going to do, I'm also going to talk about why I'm doing things, how I'm doing things, how I'm running my playbook and things like that. So, and look at, oh, come on, man. He's going to hit me with the he's so strong. That's disrespectful. But let me know if you guys are interested in that. You know, if you think it's too much, you know, way too many videos of the same game, you know, every day, I understand. I would like some feedback on that as well. But back to the gameplay. We're in the second quarter. Right there. Come on, Madden. You got to reward the user. I read that perfectly. Right. We forced him to a 4th down. And he ends up kicking a field goal, but he ends up coming up just short. And I'm like, yes, that is the stop that we need. That is practically a turnover to me right there. We end up stopping him from scoring. So now all we got to do is score a touchdown, and we're good. So right here we go over the middle to Timmy, and we end up getting really close to the red zone. And as you see, I'm still running the Oakland scheme, which is just involves a whole lot of streaks. And if you guys, again, I stopped running it because it's cheesy. I was running this, and I'm like, you know, I don't feel comfortable playing like this every single game. It's very cheesy. I'm gonna warn you guys, it's cheesy. But if you guys want to know, I can definitely hook you guys up with, you know, some plays. I mean, not every play is a streak, obviously, but you know, there are some certain streak routes that you can run in any playbook. You know, it's just a matter of hot routes and doing some reads where it's just pretty much unstoppable if you time it right. And I really didn't feel like playing that way. That's why I went ahead and changed my playbook. As he breaks the tackle right there, ends up taking it to the house. So it's a tie game. We end up going for 2, so we got 21. Now he retaliates, and now it's a tie game. And hopefully we can just continue to score on offense. You know, we were, you know, stopped. I did throw an interception, but you know, as long as we continue to move the ball, put points up on the board, we should be okay. So right here, we look, we get an incompletion right there. And you notice we're passing a lot. Again, the Jacksonville Jaguars scheme had me running majority of my plays. I say I ran about 70-30 when I played with Jacksonville. Right there, the inside streak route to Thomas, that is the streak that I'm talking about. If you guys, yeah, I could break all that stuff down for you. Again, it's cheesy, you know, but if you guys are interested in knowing, I'll definitely go ahead and break that down for you guys. And he got a lot of, you guys should count how many flags he had while returning kicks. He had a whole lot of flags while on his kick returns. I think he had about 4 or 5. To me, that's just unbelievable. Usually you don't see one a game. I mean, you might get one, but get that many? He just wasn't meant to win. So right here, he's standing in the pocket, and we end up getting pressure. We end up getting a sack, causing a 2nd and long. And right here, we end up getting pressure again, but we just don't get to him in time, and he ends up converting really close to a 1st down. So it's 3rd and 3 right here. He ends up getting a nice pass to the left. He ends up scoring just before halftime. Of course, that's my MO. GS has got to give up a touchdown before half, or else you'd be like, is this a fake video? Of course it's not. GS gave up a score before halftime. That's how you know it's legit. That's how you know it's GS certified approved. But look at this. We end up taking it all the way back to the house with Holiday. What were the Texans thinking, letting go of this special team biblical monster? We end up scoring a touchdown right there. We end up retaliating of our own. So now he gets another try at scoring before halftime. You know, maybe I can't stop scoring somebody before halftime, because technically I scored, so he didn't score before halftime. I did. So let's see if we can stop somebody. So it's 28-35 right now. We're feeling good. We're definitely confident at the score right now. You know, Denver definitely has a really good defense. Hopefully he can just, you know, make a couple mistakes and we'll be all right. But as you see, one deep pass and another. He got the streak route. We're thinking this is an easy interception. He ends up dropping the ball right there. We really thought we had that right here. He ends up throwing a rubber ducky up top, and it turns out not to be a rubber ducky at all. It turns out to be a pinpoint accurate touchdown. And yes, again, your boy gave up a touchdown before half. That dropped interception hurt a lot. You know, that turned into him having 7 points. So instead of us going into halftime with the lead, we end up with a tie ball game right here. So that right there definitely hurt, you know, my confidence a lot. You know, that sucked. So now we go into halftime with the tie game, and I'm really frustrated at this point. You know, that dropped interception really could change the complexity of this game, because now he has an opportunity to go ahead and take the lead. And, you know, playing from behind is something I'm really not comfortable with. only due to the fact that, I feel like I'm a scorer whenever I have the ball. My offense has always been good in every single matter. I've never really had problems scoring in Madden. My problem is a tie. Me playing from behind means when I score, means it's a tie game, and that means my defense is back on the field with the opportunity for him to regain the lead. So that's stuff I don't like. I don't like playing from behind. I'd rather have, obviously, everybody. They want to lead. That's my mission. You hear this damn dog with this loud ass chain just going crazy. I'm sorry if you hear that. These damn dogs are just going absolutely crazy. They're disrespectful. That's what they are. So hopefully you guys don't hear just that loud ass chain. I mean, this sounds like, what kind of chain do we have on that dog? Can somebody check that? Can we get that chain? Sounds too loud and heavy for that to be on an animal. Jeez. Anyways, back to the gameplay. We're in scoring distance right here, so we end up going over the middle, and we end up throwing an interception. I thought I was going to be able to get some pass trajectory on that. Thought I was going to be able to loft it over his head. Really thought I was going to get a nice touch pass over the top, but unfortunately I ended up throwing an interception. And now he has an opportunity to go up 2 scores. And the way this game is going, with 0 defense being played outside of us just making really bad throws and coverage, it's really, we're having trouble stopping each other. And, this is not the type of game I want to be in. But unfortunately, this is the type of game I'm always into because my defense is just that bad, where I just give up so many touchdowns. But I feel like me learning defense is going to stop these biblical games. Look how crazy my games be. A lot of scoring, a lot of shootouts, and it's all thanks to my horrible defense. Thank you, horrible defense, for giving up a lot of points. And we are going for another touchdown with Holiday. We end up getting 2 return for touchdowns in the same game. That right there was a huge momentum swing. And now we are down 3 points without having to put our offense back on the field, and we were feeling a little iffy because we did have some mistakes, and now we're feeling good. Now we feel like one stop. Just get us one stop. Give us an opportunity to take the lead. That's all I'm asking for. I'm asking for my defense to come through for me so I can put my offense on the field and go to work. Right here, he ends up getting a first down. And as you can see, I'm really having trouble stopping him. Again, I'm throwing everything in the book at him. I'm going left, right, cover, blue, purple, pink. I'm trying everything, but it's not working. And he ends up scoring a touchdown right there on the running play. So now it's like, okay, I need to focus on offense. Stop trying so hard on defense. If a mistake happens, it happens. I need to focus on offense to be able to put that pressure on him, where hopefully he tries a little too hard and feel like he needs to score, and we end up getting mistakes. So this is what we're going to go ahead and try to do. We end up throwing an ugly pass right there, but thankfully he gets batted and not intercepted. So Peyton Manning goes again. We get nothing. So now it's 3rd and 10, and we're looking for this first down. We really need it, so we end up going to Decker, and we end up converting. That right there was such a huge 3rd down conversion, and we end up scoring a touchdown. So now again, we're back in business. All we need is a stop. Again, I feel confident. I'm relaxed at this point. I remember this game so clearly. I really did a couple of of those, like, just relax. If a stop is going to happen, it's going to happen. So right there, after a big sack, is 2nd and 20. He goes deep up top, over towards the left, but thankfully he's overthrown. So now it's 3rd and long, and we really, really need this. So now Ryan is looking. He has some time in the pocket, but he throws in the coverage. He ends up just throwing a really bad pass due to the pressure that he was about to receive, and he ends up just quack, throwing a rubber ducky, and we take it, and we end up throwing a screenplay for a touchdown. So we end up regaining the lead. Thankfully, our defense comes through, and again, that's how I win my games. I score on offense and just hope that you throw a bad pass or a fumble or something like that, or turnover on down, something to give me back the ball to go ahead and get a 2-possession lead, and that's how I end up winning majority of my games. But you guys already know that. I've been saying that since video 1. Right there, we get a nice hit on contact right there as he throw the ball. So 3rd and 10, Matt Ryan goes outside the pocket again, and he's a little bit towards the right, and we thought we were there. We thought we were getting the interception, but we don't. 4th and 10, this is why you should play special teams, folks. That is why you should play special teams. He ended up testing Champ Bailey, and we end up getting a pick 6 right there, and that is why you rely on special teams, because the Madden guys, they know, and the Madden guys, they don't like when you do bad things. So we end up getting a pick 6 right there, which was huge. He stopped me several times. So I don't know why he felt the need to go for it in that situation. Obviously, he's trying to score, but you've proven you can score on my offense. I've proven I can turn the ball over on your defense, so why not just go ahead and let that fly? Right there, he throws another rubber ducky, and we end up don't getting that. But it's 4th and 10. He goes for it again, and this time he's standing over to the right. He definitely has a lot of time this time, and he's looking. He kind of throws on the run, but we end up hitting him, so he gets no throw off. Well, a bad one, anyways. And now it's 1st and 10. We're in great field goal. We're in field goal position at minimum right here. So unless we throw a turnover, get something stupid, we should be able to kick a field goal at minimum here. We're standing over the pocket with Peyton Manning, but thankfully we end up getting a first down to Decker right there. And again, this is why you need to play special teams. I am a firm believer, and I don't say this joking around. I don't say this being sarcastically. The Madden gods are real. And they're like, what do you mean the Madden gods? Like, there's some type of fairy that sprinkles some dust on the other player's thumbs. I'm like, no, there's no such thing as quote-unquote Madden gods. But you call them Madden gods because it's karma. When people do, things like kicking onside kicks. Now, going for it on 4th down, there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. There's nothing wrong with going for it on 4th down. I wouldn't say you're cheesy or you're not going against the Madden gods. But when you're playing against somebody who's punting, you need to punt the ball right back, because them Madden guys don't like when somebody starts punting the ball and you end up going for it on 4th down. It's just, I don't know what it is, man, but I believe in it. I think it's real. I think that karma really does happen, and I've been winning a lot of games this year, punting on 4th and inches and just punting the ball a lot. And the Madden guys, man, when they on your back, they're on your back. But right there, we throw a bad throw. You see, I had 2 ghost streaks going at the same time. Thomas was wide open. I hit the wrong button, and I end up throwing to Decker, who was double coverage, and he ends up scoring a touchdown. So just like that, the snap of a finger, we end up giving up a touchdown now. So 1 possession lead. We're up 5 points. As you can see, 135 points being scored up to this point. And right now, we're like, damn. We're not even like, wow, our offense is great. We're like, damn, our defense is horrible. But we're in a good position. The time is winding down. All we need to do is just hold on to the ball, and we should be able to win this game by getting a couple first downs and kicking a game-winning field goal. 4th and 5, we're like, we're going for it. I don't care. I got this. He caught it, but he drops it due to the contact. And I'm like, why didn't I just punt the ball right there? I just had a whole spiel about the Madden gods not going for it on 4th downs. I just do something idiotic. But so does he. He ends up throwing on the run in coverage. You ain't Michael Vick's son. He ends up throwing in the coverage, and we end up getting an interception. And that was biblical. That right there hopefully seals the deal for this game right here. 2nd and 14. We go to McGahee. We got nothing. So it's 3rd and 10. And we really, really need this. And we end up looking. We're in the pocket. We go to the left and nothing. Now it's 4th down. You're like, okay, Jess is going to punt the ball. Like, I'm going for it again. YOLO. You know what? He's done it to me a bunch of times. I'm going to go for it. And we end up throwing it. Look, there's somebody right there in the coverage. But he got them co-users. The computer has co-users. And I throw it right in front of him. And he just let the ball go right by him. That should have been an easy interception. That should have been an easy interception, but we end up coming away with the ball. We dive down. That way we can waste some of his timeouts, and we are kneeling our way to victory. We end up kicking a field goal right here, so we go up 8 points. So he technically has a shot in this game, but he has no timeouts. He needs basically a touchdown on one play or get out of bounds on a big play and get him some type of range for him to get close to the end zone. So right here, he basically throws it up, and this is the end of the game, guys. We end up getting an interception, and we end up winning the game. Such a biblical game with 138 points scored. Oh, wait, 140 points scored. There's too many points being scored in this game. Maybe even more points than that. I don't know. My math isn't too good early in the morning. You guys know I work overnights. I commentate in the morning. My math ain't too good. But my math is good enough for me to know I won 14 points, though. My math is good enough for that, though. But as you see, we beat a level 7. Pretty good record. But he ends up going against the biblical warfare beast. And we end up shutting him down. We had him to, 2-3 points? He couldn't do nothing against my defense. That's the end of the game, guys. Follow me on Twitter if you guys haven't already. It's your boy Jess, and I'm sending out peace.